podcast listeners, Joe C here. Are you digging all the music talk and want to see what my band, The Fallen Electric, has in store? Check us out at thefallenelectric.com for all news, show dates, and contact information. Also, be sure to listen to our album, Never Seen the World, available on all digital music stores and streaming apps. It's time to get electrified.
Let's just go and waste some time on what was recreated.
And we're back.
Have you guys seen We're Back?
No, what's that?
The dinosaur movie?
The dinosaur movie?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is it any good?
1990, what, 2, 1?
92.
We're back?
Yeah,
We're
you
back.
never seen it?
No.
Dude, it's fucking
Oh
great.
my god.
Wow, you guys had no
I
childhood.
need to check it out.
Movie night.
I've
You
seen it
guys
on
should.
Netflix.
You guys would
Yeah.
actually like it.
You guys would.
It holds up.
Yeah.
It holds up.
It's a good 90s movie.
Nice. Well, think about that.
Kids cartoon.
All right, Foo. Well, we're back. You got some sports news to talk about, Foo?
Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
Sports. Josh The Foo.
What's up, guys?
Hi, Josh.
All right, just one, huh?
Hey.
All right. Anyway. So, in some sports news, recently there's been a string of contract holdouts in the NFL.
Why?
So
what's happening?
Well, certain players, like one player in particular, Aaron Donald, recently for the Los Angeles Rams, he was on just a one-year franchise tag, which is what a franchise tag is that the team tags you for that year. You just get paid like whatever the highest salary at that position.
You get paid whatever the top 5 players in that position, their average pay. You get that.
Yeah, you get that for that year, but you don't have an extended contract.
And it's fully
after that.
guaranteed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because all the real issue with these holdouts, and it's only football, is that the contract's not fully guaranteed. So if you're at your job and you sign for a 3-year contract, after 2 years, if you get hurt and you can't work again, they're just like, good luck.
Yeah, and in Aaron Donald's case, he had 1 year left. He had already been franchise tagged twice by the Rams. So he didn't have like a long-term contract. So he's like, dude, I want something more secure. I want more security. So he held out for like all of the preseason. And he actually recently just got, they finally just said, you know what? We need him. Season's going to start. We want to win the Super Bowl. So they recently awarded him a 6-year, $133 million contract. Averages out to $22.5 million a year. And in guaranteed money, he gets $86,892,000.
That's it.
In guaranteed money. And he's the 6th ranked highest guaranteed contract.
What?
Yeah, I said it wasn't just him. Like, there's another player that
he's the second highest defensive player contract.
Second highest defensive player contract. So
USA!
Seriously,
seriously, man. Seriously. Like, and this is the list so far of the top players right now.
Oh, man.
So the number 1 player right now is Matt Ryan, the quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. His contract's $150 million a year, 5 years.
Not a year.
Oh, I'm sorry, $150 million contract, 5 years.
Oh, for 5
years. Yeah, I'm sorry, $30 million a year. In guaranteed money, $100 million is guaranteed.
Jesus.
$100 million. And then you have Aaron Rodgers.
So he's set.
Oh, dude, he's set. He's set. And the $30 million is like in
my
incentives.
God.
Like if he hits a certain amount of touchdowns in the year, or if he makes the Pro Bowl or MVP, he gets those full incentives in $30 million.
I can't think.
Right? And then you have Aaron Rodgers, who was recently awarded a contract, a new contract. He has a 4-year, $134 million contract, $98.7 million fully guaranteed.
Yeah.
And when he got the contract, it was funny. He posted a picture of himself on the internet. He was in nothing but a denim cowboy outfit with like a huge handlebar mustache.
And he's like, just got paid. Like,
just got paid. Yeah. Well, we'll be posting it on the Instagram for sure. Yeah. And then people start just putting a bunch of memes like all over.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It was funny. It was really good. And then the next quarterback after is the third quarterback is Matthew Stafford of the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
$92 million guaranteed, $134 million contract, 5 years.
Wow.
And then Khalil Mack, the former Oakland Raider who was traded over the weekend because the Raiders wouldn't give
The
him
Raiders?
a
You mean
contract.
that clothing line that has a fucking football team?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They're acting like that more lately,
the
dude.
ones that are just a step up the Browns.
Fuck you.
Wow, the Browns?
Hey,
That's
man,
low.
with the football move like this,
Brown's
yeah,
the
you
color
are.
of poo.
Prove me wrong.
The Colts are worse.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, well, Khalil Mack, he got traded to the Chicago Bears.
So the Bears are going to be relevant again.
Yeah,
now.
so the Bears, they decided, we're not going to wait. We're going to pay this dude. So they paid him a 6-year, $141 million contract, $90 million guaranteed.
So he's the richest
Jeez.
defensive contract
He's
ever.
the richest defensive contract ever. No one's ever made this much.
Jesus Christ.
And then the next non-quarterback position is Von Miller, an outside linebacker for the Denver Broncos. He only has $70 million guaranteed. Only, mind you, compared to
That's
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So-
Contracts are
That's
insane.
insane.
now.
Here's the thing, Foo, kind of put it in a little better perspective for you.
Okay, yeah.
LeBron James just signed with us, right?
Sure.
He signed for what,
143 million fully guaranteed.
It's all guaranteed. Going back to Matt Ryan, the quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay.
$100 million is guaranteed for the rest of the 5 years. Those amount of games are divided by the 50 million, and they pay him per game. If for whatever reason he can't play like 4 years out of his contract, he doesn't get that money.
Well, no, these
Really?
these newer contracts
Well,
they're changing the language. So like Aaron Rodgers changed it to where they can't cut him for like a specified injury. Same thing with Donald and Mac. They wanted that, and they got like I think Mac got 60 million of his contract up front.
Yeah, that's what
A signing bonus. So like they're fully guaranteed. They give about 60% of that right off the bat. So like Aaron Rodgers got like $60 million.
Whoa.
I think Matt Ryan got I believe it
His
was like
signing bonus
70,
was,
70 million.
What the fuck are you gonna do with all this goddamn money?
There's only
Matt
one-
Ryan has a couple of kids that are very happy. now.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
and there's
sure,
only one
yeah, they're
contract
set.
that's 100% fully guaranteed, and it's quarterback Kirk Cousins for the Minnesota Vikings. They gave him a 4-year,
3-year.
3-year, $84 million contract,
Fully guaranteed. Gets every
Gets
last cent.
Every last cent. Yeah,
He's- and that's the first fully guaranteed contract.
and if he gets
in NFL
cut,
history.
he still gets all.
He
of
still
it.
gets to collect those checks.
Still gets
son.
all that $84 million.
Dollar
Crazy.
bills.
Dude, if my next job offered me that, I'd just be like, we're all having beers, natty lights,
You right?
and
you
it's
guys-
going cheap as fuck on
Right?
it. I'm keeping every penny as much as possible.
guys can have
I'm even
Corbel
cheaper than I am
champagne.
now.
Yeah.
Grab the Corbel.
Wow, I didn't know you could go cheaper. Corvell, what the
Holy
fuck?
Cheap as fuck.
But in some more football news,
Yeah.
recently over the weekend we had some fairy tale football, fairy tale foosball.
Ooh, you were there.
He
I was there. I
You
was invited.
experienced
I was
it.
invited, but nobody else knew I was fucking invited.
I know that's
I
what
got-
was so great. It was
I
awesome.
got some shit from your cousin that day. Fucking DJ No Chill. DJ No Chill.
Yeah, our one of our cousins, he was not being particularly chill that day.
It's all good, man.
He the night
remember that.
the previous day before, we all went to the
birthday's next
USC
weekend.
game.
I was
his
very
birthday
nice to him.
His birthday is next weekend, so you can
He
get
invited you.
Yeah, he invited you,
Yeah,
so
he
you can
did.
get your revenge.
Yeah, he did.
But we went to the SC game,
I
and
get my fucking revenge. Dude.
said cousin, what? Wow.
What?
All right.
That was a cat.
Wrong.
Yeah, wrong sound effect.
wrong.
huh?
Yeah, wrong sound effect.
Sure. Anyway,
Steps into it.
he actually got too drunk before the game.
Too drunk?
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
They started tailgating at 8 o'clock in the morning.
This doesn't sound like DJ No Chill to me.
I know.
That's not the DJ No Chill I know.
He passed out in his car, missed the game entirely. We had a birthday party for my father at night. He missed that too.
Who are you and what did you do to DJ No Chill?
So he was particularly hungover the next day.
He didn't go to Josh's father's party.
He didn't go- Oh, I know. Womp womp. That's fine. It's actually better. He did. So his team name is actually DJ Press Play. Creative, right?
I like mine better.
And so, talking about some teams, we had a lot of characters at our draft.
Whoa.
That's what happens when you fuck with the microphone during the break.
I did know. Okay.
Just leave it alone.
I'm sorry.
Josh dropped the microphone.
I dropped
he thought he was done.
I thought I was done prematurely. I jumped the gun.
Like 3 segments too short.
I know, huh?
Jesus.
Well, there's a few characters on our team. One of the characters is in a wheelchair. And can you guess what his team name is, Foo?
Timmer.
Kind of.
Kind of.
No, what is it?
Llantas.
Oh, wow. That's Spanish for
Wheels.
He has a good sense of humor about himself.
He has a really good sense of humor, but I was just kind of just railing into him. You can ask Josie.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Everyone was giving him shit, dude.
Yeah, because he was like just talking shit to everyone. So we're like, all right, man, we're not gonna hold back.
Like, he's inviting this shit. He's about to get it back.
You guys
tenfold.
gave him so much shit that when I walked up to him and said, "How dare you show up to a party in a wheelchair?" It was nothing. It was nothing compared to what the fuck you guys are saying.
Oh,
to
no,
him.
man, that was tame.
Yeah.
You were tame. You're tame. I threatened. I was just like, man, I could just throw you in the pool and we could just be done right now.
Jeez, these guys.
Nice guy though, salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth guy. Sweetheart. Real
Sweet
sweetheart.
as fuck. No, he's a nice guy, man.
It's funny
and you
because-
guys are giving him a lot of shit during
Well,
this fucking.
I think like the first or second
fantasy
time.
football.
I think the first or second time someone gave him was just made a joke, not specifically about it. They're like, "Shut the fuck up" or something. He's like, "Hey, I'll run you over, motherfucker."
I remember one time I even told him, he's like, "I'm gonna run your ass over." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna put some of those tack tracks going on, like the police dude."
And he was like, "Joke's on you, my tires are fully plastic."
So, oh shit!
Shut you up.
Oh, I know, it was good.
Yeah, you guys are brutal, man.
And
I was not
It's all
expecting-
fun and games, though.
And the draft was in Glassell Park, so East LA. And so one of my uncles was just like, "Hey man, you better not go out in the street. You may end up just on some cinder blocks."
Oh, he loved that. He loved that one,
Yeah,
dude.
he loved that one. Well, he's
You guys
actually
are a bunch of fucks, dude.
Hey, he had a good time.
Someone's child.
His uncle was just even laughing. He's just like, "Come on, man, this guy." Afterwards, he's like, "Hey guys, thanks for the hazing. I really feel like I was missed."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, man, you're the team
Goes
mascot."
home and he just goes straight to the bottle.
Dude, you guys are giving this guy some kind
He
of
just
mental
rolls
condition.
over to the bottle.
Oh man, come
I'm
on
sorry.
now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're not at
Love
the party
guy.
anymore,
I know.
Josh.
Getting back
I know. I love the guy. So getting back to the draft, we actually nominate him for the most "What the fuck did you do?" draft.
He didn't do his homework.
I
Aren't
don't.
you expected to do your homework?
Were
during
most
these,
of us
Well,
were?
you
There's
know,
actually like 4 people that did.
Did you know who Sal's son was?
Yeah, Sal Jr.
Sal
Sal
Jr.
Ju-
Sal
I mean,
Jr.
I put 2 and 2 together.
Well, just so I didn't know if you visually remembered who it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. You think I'm
But,
fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
All right, well.
But he
I'll
was
take a seat.
he was bragging. Sal Jr. was bragging. I've been doing my homework for 6 months.
Yeah,
and continue to have one of the worst drafts.
So let me first start off with Sal's draft, who had been, researching for 6 to 12 months.
6 to 12 months.
So he
That's what he
started
said.
That's
off.
an entire year.
Yeah, I don't know where he. I don't
Wouldn't
know.
the
He didn't go to
Some of
college.
the players
He didn't
are
go to
still in
college.
college.
that was still in the last season.
Yeah, I know, dude.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
All right. Hey,
So he drafted.
What do I know?
He drafted
Right.
11th in the draft, and so how the draft works is like a snake draft. You go 1 through 12, and then back again 12 through 1. So he had back-to-back picks. So he picked a wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins,
Which is a good pick.
really good pick, and then Melvin Gordon,
A
another
really
good
good
pick,
pick.
especially for getting it at the 14th pick. It's pretty good. And then he proceeds to just shit on himself. He picked
The way we do the draft is 1 through 12, 12 through 1,
yeah.
1 through 2. We snake it.
I just said that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't think Steph was following though.
Oh,
She-
jeez. I was
She
looking
nodded
right
her.
at
She was
him.
looking right at me.
I don't think so.
God damn it, Foo.
I don't think so, Steph.
So, most people what they like to do is they like to get their wide receivers and their running backs right off the back because they're a dime a dozen.
Follow that, Foo?
You're not gonna be able to get any later
Taking
in the
notes?
draft.
I'm taking mental notes.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna
good,
be in the
good.
next draft.
You're gonna be in the next draft, man.
I'm hitting all kickers.
Yeah, all kickers. So instead of doing that, he went with Russell Wilson, quarterback of